One last time, I just want to thank Eddie for sending me volume 10 of Shouwa Genroku Rakugo Shinjuu. No worries, I will not read this before the season ends. I will read this once season 2 ends. And Eddie, she actually translated it all herself since, you know, there is no official English release. And yeah. Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 1 of Shouwa Genroku Rakugo Shinjuu, Sukeroku anew. Oh my god, it's back, it's back, it's back, it's back. This masterpiece is back. Right now we may as well be watching the anime of the year. Yes, I know it is soon. It is so soon to say that. And the spring season looks pretty stacked, you know, but still, we're talking about the sequel to a piece of art. A masterpiece is what this anime is. A rare work to come by, and I am living through it right now. I can't believe it. What a time to be alive to watch this masterpiece. I am just like, yo, it starts off the best way possible with Yotaro giving us the rundown with Rakugo, and he breaks the fourth wall too. The man, he suddenly gets up and he's just all like, huh, so it's been a while, right? I mean, I guess I don't really know, so my head has been down, but you know, we had spring, summer, now it's winter again? What is this? And I'm just like, Yotaro! Oh my god! We did not get too much screen time with him in the previous season, but that is all right because the previous season was all backstory and Yakumo was actually telling Konatsu and Yotaro his backstory. It turned out to be a pretty long night. Then what do you know? 10 years later and we have Yotaro today, changing his name to Sukeroku, which is why this is called Sukeroku anew. I don't know why Crunchyroll decided to translate it to Descending Stories. Let's stick with Sukeroku anew. Yotaro is in love with Konatsu, and he actually admits that, sure, he doesn't know if this love is a romantic type love. Heck, he still calls her sis, but he cares for her still. And he goes on and on saying how he will make her laugh every single day. Sure, I'm not the richest of men. I'm kind of poor. I'm dumb, but I care for you. And it's just like, damn, Yotaro. Oh, even though we didn't see the relationship between Yotaro and Konatsu, all we have seen is the little bit that we got in the finale episode of season 1 and the first episode of you know, season 1. We've only seen a little bit of these two together, but I believe him. Even though we had that 10-year time skip, I believe him. His words are true. And that's what makes Rakugo so amazing. The voice actors is key. The voice actors put so much passion in what they are saying. There's so much feeling into their words. The Rakugo performances that we got today, the little bit that we got from Yotaro and from Yakumo, once again, I could not click away. I was just so immersed in the performance. I laughed when I was supposed to, and I was paying close attention to the movements and everything. It was just, I'm just so happy this anime is back. Konatsu has her child and we still do not know who the father is. Apparently she said that she will go out with Yotaro, but in the end she decided to change her mind and it's just like, you know what, never mind. You know, you're a loser, okay? You're poor, you're dumb, you're an entertainer, that's all you are, and it would just be a bad move for both me and the child. And then when Yotaro goes on saying how much he cares for her, she was just like, thank you. And I bet that's because the man who impregnated her isn't there to care for her. So to know that someone is there for her is making her so happy. So will they get together? I don't really know, but I'm excited to see more Konatsu. She is looking great. Love that haircut. So we meet a new character named Hisan. Hisan is a very famous writer and he happens to like Yotaro's Rakugo. Turns out in the past he was actually turned down by Yakumo himself. And I think I remember the scene because I do remember Yakumo turning down a few people who wanted to, you know, become his apprentice. And I bet Hisan was one of those people. And so now Hisan is a writer and he actually wants to write a new Rakugo play for Yotaro to perform. So Yotaro mentioned this idea to Yakumo, just like, hey, what do you think about writing a new Rakugo? And Yakumo's just like, I think it's heresy, but do what you want. you're promoted now, you can do whatever you want for your career. So that's what Yotaro is going to do, and I'm just like, yes, this is gonna be great. And not only that, Yotaro, he wants to move back in with Yakumo and Kanatsu so they could all be a family, and I'm just like so happy. Yotaro is going to be a great main character, and I'm so excited to see how this season pans out. I see it going nowhere but up. There's no way that this anime can falter in any way. I believe in it so much, I love it so much, and I personally believe that this could very well be one of, or the greatest josei anime of all time. For a while, Nana has taken the reins. Nana came out in like 2005 or 2006, I believe. But there have been few josei anime afterwards. Josei isn't exactly a popular genre, but if we get literally a 11 out of 10 season, this might very well be the greatest josei anime of all time, beating Nana. And it may not be so hard since, you know, Nana's ending wasn't exactly the best. And that's the fate with a lot of josei anime. They end terribly. Now, I haven't seen every single josei anime, however, I have seen quite a bit. The only one that I have yet to see, no, there's two that I have yet to see that are apparently like really good, and that's like Honey to Clover and Chihaya Furu, I believe it's called. It's like 50 episodes made by Madhouse. It's about that card game sport thing. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this episode and your hype for the rest of this season. Catch me later as I review episode 2 of Fuka. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.